How to Tame a Narcissist. When the relationship started out, everything was great. You felt you had finally found the one that would exceed all your expectations. They showered you with compliments, love, and adoration. They said and did everything beyond your wildest dreams. They told you that you were soulmates. It's as if you just won the lottery of life. But then after a while, that character they were portraying started to fade. They started to show their true self. And it all started out with some small, insignificant little thing. And that's when the narcissist revealed their true colors. But the problem became larger, because there you were deeply invested in them by now, and they knew it. By now they had sucked you in, and then began focusing on their real goal. The goal to drag you down through all the same mud and muck they live in. That first little thing, that thing that seemed insignificant to you, had been blown way out of proportion. They had to make this huge thing just to get this drama created, to switch to their true ambition. The narcissist's only goal was to get you to share in all their pain, all their sorrow, and all their hatred. They absolutely hated to see your happiness and enjoyment in life. They needed to devalue you at this point, to bring you down to their level. So they escalated every situation, every chance they got, and you fed into it. They made up stories, they made up lies, they devalued you in any way they could. They made you question yourself about everything. They made you feel like you were starting to go insane. And then at some point, you woke up. You chose to rise above it all the negativity, all the slander, and all the lies. You chose to stop being a victim and start gaining back your control. You started calling them out on all the bullshit they were spewing. You started defending yourself with all the facts. And when you regained that confidence, that feeling that you were better than the treatment they were giving you, when you decided that you deserved something more, a light went off in your head, and you started to make positive changes in your life. You no longer accepted their lies and their attempts to draw you back in, their attempts to keep you isolated and dependent on them. You reached out and found new friends that encouraged you to be the best you, friends that understood what you were going through and supported you 100%. And when that narcissist kept coming back at you, you had now gained the confidence you needed to stand up to them, to call them out, and to set the record straight. You realized what you were dealing with, so you took the necessary steps to become a better you, and refused to be a victim for one more second. By making those positive changes, the narcissist became more infuriated. They stepped up their game and lashed out even more. They made fun of you. They tried to belittle you. They tried to turn people against you. They did everything they could to try to gain back control over you. But you held your ground. You had made the decision to rise above their bullshit and refused to take it any longer. You became strong. And this is how you were able to tame the narcissist. When you get to the point where you have just had enough, when you decide you are not putting up with them anymore, and when you stand your ground firmly, you have basically put them at a fork in the road. At this point, you have only really left them with two choices. They will either accept the new you, they will settle down, they will start treating you with more respect, and basically admit that they have been tamed. Or they will just leave, and you most likely will not hear from them ever again. And no matter which road they take, you can feel good about it, because allowing them to mistreat you for one more second is not an option. And you can feel good about either option, because if they choose to leave, they have left being the loser. You have beat them, and they will live with that for the rest of their life. They will never be able to forget about it, and it will eat them up forever. Now, I understand that this may seem a little harsh to say, but in my personal situation, going through all the pain I went through, I can't help but feel a small amount of satisfaction that I finally got the balls to stand up for myself, for what I felt was right. I finally gained the strength and courage to confront my abuser and put an end to it. And sure, it was painful. I'm a super empath. I loved that person. But at the end of the day, I learned that we can never make anyone love us back. And in the case of a narcissist, they simply don't have that ability to love and truly care about anyone but themselves. So in my humble opinion, taming a narcissist is pretty much an impossible task. But if you know your true worth and really understand what they are all about and stop backing down from them, you will find that they will pick that option to leave. If you have a story about having any success taming a narcissist, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. And until next time, watch for those signs, be alert, be vigilant, be strong, be brave, and go live your best life today.